I refused to sign my marriage license at my wedding, and now I think I should leave him. It's been 1 month since my 28F wedding with Fred, 28M, and I am refusing to sign our marriage license, and now I am honestly considering leaving him. For 6 years, I believed Fred and I were on the same page about what we wanted from one another and our future. We agreed, as in he's made this point as well, we didn't want children ever, and I made it clear before and during wedding planning that I wasn't changing my last name ever. He agreed to this. I am an only child, while Fred has 3 brothers. My last name dies with me, while his family's last name will continue on with his 3 brothers, who are all married with children, and with this all considered and points made on these facts, I believed there wasn't an issue, because Fred agreed to it. I personally hate the tradition of taking on the husband's last name. In my personal, every right to have opinion, for all you ready to jump me in the comments, is an archaic tradition that feels more like the transfer of property to a man than a union. And even though I'm never having children, even the thought of someone else's last name being attached to my hypothetical child's, if I do all 9 months of creating it and wrecking my bod, just doesn't sit right with me. On top of that, why should I have to change all my registered IDs and documentation, just because I'm a woman? It's not fair. So it's our wedding day, and Fred really pushed to have a ceremony in front of everyone where we'd sign our marriage license together. He was first to go, and when it was my turn, he had his hand placed really weirdly on the document. I told him to move his hand, we had an awkward, quiet battle about it, and when he finally did I saw what he was hiding. It was his job to fill out all the forms for the license since he offered to do that for me, so I had one less thing to worry about, and he went behind my back and purposely filled it out so I would be taking his last name. Turns out in Florida, you can put your maiden name and the name you are changing it to on the form, and that's what I saw on the license. Both names. We were at the clerk together with all of our needed IDs and documentation, and I was so stressed and exhausted I wasn't paying attention, and I fucking trusted him, so I never thought once that in any world I would need to review what he filled out, or to even review the license when we had it in hand. I refused to make a scene in front of all our friends and family or fall into the pressure I was under, so I pretended to sign it, and the rest of the night was ruined for me. Everything I thought we agreed to and all my preferences he knew about and thought he respected were fucking destroyed. It was like my world was ending in what should have been the best day of my life. Fred is now a completely different person. He's all about tradition now and how it's his right to have a wife with his last name, how it's embarrassing that his brother's wives didn't make this an issue for them, and how all his friends will give him shit if I don't change it. He keeps saying that it's not that big of a deal and I'm ruining our future. On top of that, he keeps bringing up the child argument, saying, we can't both have different last names, and they should take mine. We said we didn't want kids. I know it's technically the certificate that changes your last name, but to know this is what he's wanted all along, and that he was willing to try and pull one over on me is disgusting. I feel manipulated and heartbroken, and now he's put all the pressure on me to make a decision, because time is running out on filing for our marriage certification, and he isn't changing his mind. I feel like I've wasted our guests' time, our and our family's money for the wedding, and now our future together, because I let him fool me for 6 years and I never saw this happening to me. I feel like I've wasted my life, and I'm backed into a corner with someone I don't even recognize anymore.
If you liked this video, make sure you hit the like button and comment down below your thoughts. Also don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more videos like this.